Hey, Tim Unkert here, and in this video we're going to do a little intro to C++. So you'll see I've created this multi-line comment up above, and you create a multi-line comment with a slash and an asterisk, and then everything between the closing asterisk and the closing slash is a comment. Now I just put these extra asterisks here for formatting. So I've created the author, which is myself, the purpose, demonstrate putting a string in C++, the copyright, and then our little plan. So the first part of the plan, we're going to print the header file and the main function and talk about this comment. So we've already talked about the comment, so let's talk about the header file. So for the header file, I'm going to do a hashtag and then the word include, and then a left bracket, and then IO stream, and then close it with a right bracket. Okay, we need to include that header file to get some of the stuff to work correctly. Now I'm going to create my main function, and I'm going to enclose it within curly braces, and I'm going to print, first off, to the screen by typing std : cout, two left brackets, and then within quotes my string that I want to print. So I'm going to print hi, my name is Tim. And then I'm going to do two left brackets, std : end L for end line. And then I'm going to return 0 at the end of this main function and close the main function with a closing curly brace. I'm now going to save the file and open up a terminal, and I can compile this file with G++, and then the name of the file, string.c++, and I can do an output with -o, and I want to output it as just string. So I'm going to hit enter, and you see it compiled without any errors. And to run it, I'm going to do a period, a forward slash, and then just string. And you see it prints, hi, my name is Tim. Okay, so now I'm going to exit out of the terminal by typing exit and hitting enter. Okay, so the second thing I want to do is print a string to the screen without this std : and we can do that by using a namespace. So if we go up here and we do using namespace std with a semicolon after, now I don't have to include that. So now if I save this, open a terminal, recompile it, I'm going to use the up arrow to move through my previous commands to my compiling command. Okay, and it's going to compile without any errors, and I'm going to do a period, forward slash, and then string, and I just hit tab to autocomplete that. And if I hit enter, it prints out the same thing. All right, the next thing I want to do is print two lines to the screen, one with my age. So that's easy enough to do. If I go to the end of here and create a new line, I'll do cout, two left brackets, my age is 45, and close out my quotes, and then two left brackets, end L, and a semicolon. And now if I save, open up my terminal, and I recompile, and then rerun, I get the two lines. Hi, my name is Tim, my age is 45. Okay. The next thing that I wanted to do is print my age as an integer. So I'm going to get rid of this part, and we can also add an integer in here with two left brackets and then 45, and then we've got these two left brackets here. And after that, I want to include a period, so I'm going to do a quote, a period, and a quote, and then two left brackets, and then end line. Okay. Now if I save it, reopen up the terminal, go back up and recompile, it recompiles without any errors. And if I rerun it, you'll see I get the same thing, but now I'm actually passing an integer into the string. Okay, the last thing that I want to do before I demo the color column is to print the age as a variable. So I want to replace this 45 with a variable called age. The first thing we have to do is declare the variable. So I'm going to declare it as type integer. So I'm going to type int and then age and then a semicolon. And I'm going to initialize it at my current age, which is 45. So I'm going to say age equals 45 and end that line with a semicolon. Now if I save this, reopen up the terminal, go back, recompile, and rerun, you get the same output, but now we're passing in a variable which is of type integer. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about is something specific to, well, it's specific to pretty much every text editor, but in the particular one that I'm using, we can put a line at 80 characters long, and I can do that with the command set color column plus equals 80. And I can also remap this in my initialization file, so I don't have to do this. But for right now, I run that command, and you see this color column here. And you might say, well, why do I need a color column at 80 characters? Well, in C++ and many other languages, you try and keep your lines under 80 characters long, typically 79 characters or less. The reason being is it helps readability of the program. So I wanted to add that final little bit for our start in C++. I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, could you please give it a like, as it will help it get out to more people. I want to thank you for watching and hope to see you in the next one.